So I called my daughter-in-law. I said, "Do you think I should go?" And she said, "My daughter-in-law is like you, very young and vibrant." She said, "Oh, absolutely, Mom, do go." So, so I started. I started the process. I want to go. I want to go to schools nearby. So wherever I went, they said you have to take a GMAT. You have to take a GMAT. So finally, I gave in. So I went to take a GMAT. And after the GMAT, I got invitations from many colleges and universities, and finally I got one from Harvard.
Wow.
And but I didn't have any courage to apply for it. I got one from Stanford as well. Let me talk about Stanford. I really wanted to go. I want to study economics, so I talked to my brother who lives in California. He said, "No, what's the purpose of coming here?" So, and then I remember having dinner with my son Paul, which you saw him. That was like already maybe in March or so. Was very late, in the application process. And he said, "Mom, why don't you try? If they wrote you a letter, you probably have some chance to be accepted." So that was something got me going. So I started all the process, the application forms, the transcripts, whatever. And I forgot about it. And one day my husband came home. He said, "What's that all about Harvard University?" I said, "What?" He said, "Somebody called, said you are accepted." So that was a big challenge because I'm not young anymore. Stay in the campus, in the dorm, which I had a one-bedroom apartment. My husband promised they'll come to see me, which they never did.
They never did.
It was a very hard a year and a half, but I did it, and I met many friends there, and I met some gentlemen because my mother was ill at that time, and I almost gave up, and I was encouraged to stay through, which I did. And so the experience really helped me a lot. So getting back to your first question, maybe that experience, the schooling, may have changed, may have given me more confidence and more knowledge to do my business, right, in my business.
Thank you. And my final question for personal development is, what really intrigues me is that the restaurant industry has an extremely high turnover rate. You have standed the test of time and have been successful in your restaurant business. What research did you do before getting into the restaurant industry, and what steps have you taken to continue your education as far as running the restaurant and your other entrepreneurial ventureships to remain successful, because you've been successful for quite some time?
Thank you. You are absolutely right. Restaurant business is not an easy business. I was contacted many times, giving advices about whether people should get into the restaurant business, and I always tell them the good side and also the other factors you have to consider. Be honest with you, I never had experience with